character structure is certain things I like, certain things I dislike, certain things really irritate me, certain environments and people I just delight in. Okay, so is the definition of a healthy character structure one in which the dispositions match the context perfectly? I mean, I don't know how any of us could be like that, but is that sort of the ideal, much in the same way that, we could probably arrive at an ideal degree of stamina that one could have? I mean, some people run ultra marathons, 100 miles or more. Some people want to run a marathon. Some people like me don't really desire to run a marathon, but I want to be able to run a mile if I need to without being completely exhausted and injured. So, when we ask ourselves about character structure, are we asking ourselves about context-driven dispositions? And how do we start to evaluate that for ourselves?
Right. I think because we're more complicated, I think it's not dispositions as much as it's predispositions, right? So in the example that you gave, right, you have a certain predisposition to be either trusting or wary, right? And that's healthy in you, right? So when you come into a setting where there's not a good reason to feel mistrustful, to feel anxious, to feel vulnerable, right? Then you feel at ease, right? So you walk into the work setting, there are people you know, there are people you like, everything is okay, right? You have a different predisposition when the context is different, right? So if the context could bring a lack of safety, then you respond accordingly with the lack of safety, right?